radio first, a magic trick on the radio. We'll be finding out more about Andy and Jean after this from Girls Aloud. English Radio Mallorca 92.9 FM, Radio Marichi, or listening online at www.englishradioMallorca.com. Looking back over my shoulder. Hello. He wasn't meant to carry on. Looking back over my shoulder, Mike and the Mechanics, or looking to check if your watch is still there, because we have a magician in the studio who is Andy your watch has disappeared, Terry. Is Andy Charlton. Now, Andy, tell us a little bit more about... I'm fascinated. You said that your granddad was responsible for getting you into magic. Were you hooked from the very first trick?
Really, yeah. He showed me a trick, and for a long time wouldn't tell me how he did it.
Can you still remember the trick?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He wouldn't tell me how he did it. And then once I'd seen it often enough, I worked it out, and it was like, wow, this is great.
So don't tell us how to do it, but what was that trick?
What was the trick? Don't tell us the magic bit. Just
no, it was a story trick, which is probably why most of my stuff now is story stuff. But it was a story trick about a guy going to a race course and losing his dog. Mm-hmm. You really need to see it rather than describe it. And at the end of the day, it was pick a card, find a card. But it was all based. It's all this story. Yeah. And like I say, I just loved it. Yeah. And that really is, like I say, I think that's probably the reason now. Just about everything I do is story based. Yeah. Even like the last trick isn't a story trick, but all the thing that we used to do it in the bar, and it involves everybody. It's not. I don't do anything just because it's technically clever. Everything has to have a reason, and like I say, a lot of my stuff is story stuff. I think it just hooks you more, makes it more personal.
You take people on a journey, don't you? You take them on an adventure with the magic.
What a great way of putting it, yes. Yeah. I'll save that.
He's writing that down.
I can write. Yeah. Do you have people, you must have had so many people saying to you, how do you do that? And are they quite forceful? Show me how it's done.
I have had people quite forceful in my time. I demand you show me.
I bet.
To be honest, a lot of it, you would only disappoint them if you did.
Sure.
Because very often a lot of it is quite simple stuff. Not all of it by any means, sure. But a lot of it is quite simple stuff. And if you told them, they wouldn't be any happier for knowing.
No.
So, like I say, I never do. I like to preserve the magic.
I know exactly what you're saying, because I actually know how to do the hanky and disappearing hanky from the hand. And I'm not going to say how it's done, but I have sort of done that a couple of times. And the odd couple of like the kids, my daughters, how did you do it? When I finally told them how you've done that, they was disappointed.
Yeah.
They was expecting, I don't know what they was expecting, some sort of grand, magical, mystical thing that I was supposed to have done.
I'm the opposite of that. I don't want to know how it's done. I love the word magic. I love the idea that there's magic in this world. Yeah. And some things you're happier not knowing.
Yeah. I must admit, I'm the best audience in the world for a magician.
You are?
Yeah, and I'm the easiest to fool. I really am. Unless they do something that I specifically know, or he does something that, if he holds the cards like that, he's going to do this. If he doesn't do that, I'm the easiest in the world to fool, and I love it. That's why every year I fly over to Blackpool for the convention, every year.
I was just thinking about this. How many, did you say 300, 400 magicians in one place?
No, 3,500.
3,500?
They actually fill the Opera House at Blackpool, biggest theatre in Europe.
There many magicians in the world.
I know, well, they're flying from all over the world.
Yeah.
Last year, David Blaine was there just as a spectator.
Yeah.
Like the people doing the lectures and shows are so good. Like guys like David Blaine fly in to watch them.
Yeah.
Derren Brown's usually wandering about.
Yeah.
It's and everyone goes into the Ruskin. It's a hotel 200 yards away.
Yeah.
And everyone's in there till 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
And there isn't a straight spoon in the house afterwards.
There isn't, no.
It's like Hogwarts on a busy weekend.
I love this. So you've really opened up the world of magic to us today. I mean, as in the community of magic, the people who do the magic shows. I never knew that they had this massive convention. I never knew that everyone helped each other. This is a lovely thing to go on. Now, here on Mallorca, where can people see you ply your trade? Or can they phone you up and book you? Even better.
They can phone me up and book me, certainly. Easiest number is 628 24 12 76.
We'll put that on the website with a photograph of your good self.
Oh, thank you. I have a website as well, which is nice and simple, andysmagic.com.
Perfect.
All one word, andysmagic.com, with all the contact details and so on.
Yeah.
At the minute, just about everything I have in my book is private stuff, like weddings and I've got a couple of private Christmas things that I'm doing. So I'm actually quite hard to see at the minute,
Right.
which is, I suppose, appropriate for a magician.
You can disappear.
But believe me, anything comes up public, I'll let you know.
Brilliant.
I'll let you good
Do
people
Oh,
at English
absolutely.
Radio
Yeah,
New York
on the
know.
website.
And what about you, Jean? Are you obviously you said that you love doing tarot readings and other readings for friends and family. Are you open to anybody to give them a reading?
Yes, certainly, yeah. I've got a website, Jean at jeanstarot.com. And, yeah, I do parties, hen parties, private readings. I've done Santa Ponce Country Club when they used to do the Christmas fair. There I did 3-card readings, which is anything between 2, 3, 10 minutes. But I adapt to the situation. I've done a gig with Andy, which was nerve-wracking because it was the first public one I did.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether I was going to faint or be able to do it, but I did it. But that was good. That was like a 3-card thing. But yeah, if anybody wants to go on the website and just have a look, see what I do, I'm there. And
That's www.jeanstarot.com.
yeah, that's
Perfect.
it. That's
Okay,
the one.
We'll get that on the website as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you both for
Fascinates me.
coming to join us today.
Thank
It's
you for
been
having
really
us.
good fun. It's certainly, as I say, illuminated and opened up the world of magic and indeed tarot to me, and I hope to the listener as well. And I hope you'll pop back and see us again sometime.
Certainly will do, certainly will.
Take a lovely photo of your good selves and we'll put it on the website and details as well of how people can contact you. And thank you for coming and being our guest here on English Radio Mallorca.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
been
you very
great fun.
much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.